Right, welcome everybody. My name is JP Rademeyer and I'm the founder of TRON Thunder, the next generation community program. And what I will be presenting to you tonight is a complete and utterly community-based crowdfunding platform. Okay. In my personal opinion, and I've developed a lot of systems in the past, both for people, for other companies, and also for myself. There's nothing like this. I mean, what we are getting from our members is that they're joining, they haven't even introduced a single person, and they're already earning an average of $10 a day. Okay, so of course, if you're going to be working hard in the system, you're going to be earning more. But where the difference is that this thing is community based. So, which means that as you are joining the community. You're not just joining a downline, you are joining the community. And where it makes a difference to this system towards anything else, like you'll see tonight in this presentation, is that you are earning from the community and you'll be earning from the downlines that you introduce into this business, which means that if you don't want to introduce, you'll still be earning. Right. So my name is JP Rademeyer, as I said, and I'm the founder. I've been in the computer industry for over 23 years, and I've got a strong website development company in South Africa called South Coast Web, and we are busy rebranding it to We Design. So if you go to South Coast Web and you're seeing something else, then that is why. So we've got over 50 designers and developers all over the world. And I've been in this industry, crypto industry, for over 5 years now. I've been in the MLM industry for over 6 years. And I've had my ups and I've had my downs. And unfortunately, the downs was due to the platforms collapsing or the people just running away with the money, unfortunately. It's one of those things. Or the business model wasn't developed correctly and it collapsed. Right, so what is TRON Thunder? TRON Thunder is not a smart contract system. First of all, it's not a smart contract system. Yes, in the past, I have developed smart contract systems. Why did I not develop this thing in a smart contract? Mainly because of the previous systems that I was involved in. The previous systems, we learned that smart contracts, yes, you cannot modify it, you cannot change it, so it's 100% secure and safe on the blockchain. But in that same thing, there is a problem, because if there is a bug in the system, or you need to add a little thing, or you see something you've miscalculated, then you're stuffed. You cannot do anything about it. You are stuck in that situation and you cannot move forward. So we have developed this as a peer-to-peer blockchain project. And everything is still verified on the blockchain. So everything is still verified on the blockchain. That has not changed, okay? So you can still go into transaction history and see every single transaction that's happening on the blockchain, but it's not a smart contract-based system. Now, is it a traditional MLM company? No, a traditional MLM company, we all know this sign. It's called a pyramid, all right? So the stigmatism is pyramid schemes is where the owner always makes the most money and everybody below him loses out. Okay, now this is different. Why? Number one, like I said, we're a community-based system and we're a single monoline community downline on the community-based, sorry. So, which means that as the next person is joining, it will fall under that person, and the next person will fall on that one, and the next one there, and there, and there. And it will just carry like that into infinity, okay? So this means that as every single person around the world joins, doesn't matter if he comes from Piti, Yani, Sunny, or Kuasi, doesn't matter, they're all falling underneath each other, okay, worldwide, right? This is one of the most exciting parts about the system, because it means that you will be earning whether or not you introduce a single person or not. And you know, it's so easy to actually start building up a downline once you start making money. If you can join a system, you haven't done anything and you're earning on that same day. I'm not saying you're going to be able to withdraw on the same day, but you're earning, and every single day, and let's say in a week's time, you can withdraw 100 TRON or 1,000 TRON, depending on how big your network has grown below you. I'm not talking about your directs now. Then it's easy to advertise. It's easy to tell people, hey, geez, like, wow, look at this system. I mean, I joined, I haven't introduced a single person. There's no risk for me. and the money is going straight into my wallet. I mean, this is amazing. Okay. So the advantages of TRON Thunder is it's safe and secure. You get free tokens, which is our TTT token. It's easy to start. You got instant withdrawals. You user-friendly for cell phone mobile devices, and transparency because it's still on the blockchain, even though we're not a smart contract-based system. Right. So now for all the members that don't know about cryptocurrencies, right? So we started off with Bitcoin in 2009, and the value was $0. Okay. But there's a couple of flaws in Bitcoin. Okay, it's the strongest cryptocurrency in the world. It is the first one. It's sitting at over $50,000 today. I mean, who would have thought? Okay, it took over 10 years for it to get here, and it's still not 100% stable. Will Bitcoin ever see $8,000 again? Probably not. Okay, which is a good thing, but it will probably go down to 18 again. And why? Because people trade with it. And this is one of the biggest misconceptions about cryptocurrencies, why they're going up and down. People buy and sell. When the cryptocurrency drops, that's when somebody has taken profit and the currency will drop. Now, if you think about it, stocks is the same thing. When you buy oil, you're buying at a low rate. When it goes up, you're going to sell, you're going to take profit. And that's the same thing with cryptocurrency. So there's a lot of stigmatism about cryptocurrency, that it's fake and it's a bubble and all kinds of nonsense. It isn't. It gets traded on a daily basis. And if you go to CoinMarketCap and you go to any cryptocurrency, you can see this happening. And there's real technology built behind it. Now, with Bitcoin, one of its biggest drawbacks is unfortunately, it's a very slow for it to confirm the transactions in the blockchain. And the reason being, it's because it uses miners. Now, these are actual people that are using computer and miners that are mining these Bitcoin on the blockchain. And it's been getting more and more difficult. With every single halving of the blockchain, it's getting more and more difficult to mine Bitcoin. And eventually, you won't be able to mine Bitcoin anymore. You'll have to use a supercomputer. Right. So now there was a bright young man, which is an absolute genius. This guy's IQ is over 200. His name is Vitalik Buterin, and he was part of the Bitcoin consortium. And he saw something that is a lack in Bitcoin. One of the major things that he saw in lack is that you can't really use it in a business. Yes, you can use it as a payment method, but that's where it basically ends. So he created his blockchain and he called it Ethereum. Now, what makes Ethereum very, very unique is the fact that it uses smart contracts. Okay, so a smart contract, basically what a smart contract is a bunch of instructions that is being given to the miner, and the miner has to do it, and you're getting paid a transaction fee. But there again, the transaction fees in the beginning was low, and now it's up to $70 for a smart contract. So it's really, really expensive. And it's faster, but it's not as fast as the next cryptocurrency that I'm going to be speaking about. So our next cryptocurrency is the same cryptocurrency that our TTT token is connected to, and this is called TRON. All right. Now, TRON's value is currently, it hit today, $0.1. Okay, $0.1. I mean, that is a hell of a lot comparing to last year. Last year, it was sitting at 0.024. when everybody was going crazy about TRON, and it's sitting at 0.1 today. So it has, today alone, it has grown over 10%. Okay, but it's still affordable, all right? And the best thing about TRON is the transaction fees. The transaction fees are basically zero. It costs 0.02, or it used to cost 0.02 TRON to do a transaction. Now the price has gone a bit up. We don't really know exactly why. It's at 1.1 per transaction, but still 1.1 TRON is still nothing comparing to what Bitcoin or Ethereum's transaction fees is. But there's another way of not paying any transaction fees, and that is by freezing your TRON. All right, and I will explain how that works after this meeting. Okay, so now the TRON Thunder token, these are the tokens that you will be getting for free. The reason why you're getting them for free is because we are currently in the private sale. So we are targeted to get to the public sale, which means our token will go over to an exchange like Coinbase or Binance or any of the other cryptocurrency exchanges in the near future. Okay, we estimate that's going to be in the next 2 months from now, but it can take a bit longer. It all depends on the amount of members that we're getting inside of the system. Okay, but currently it is in private sale, which means that for every Tron that you put in the system, you'll get 1 TTT token. So we have got quite tremendous goals. We are a bit behind schedule because we're only basically in pre-launch now, where we wanted to launch already. But we are growing steadily. Every single day, we have an average between 50 and 30 members that are joining every single day. Okay, we want to, by the end of the Q3 end of 2021, which is October roughly, we want to have 50,000 members. Like I said, we are a bit behind, but we are catching up very steadily. All right. At the end of the year, so by December, we want to have 100,000 members. So like I said, roughly 2, maybe 3-4 months, we will have our cryptocurrency. We will need to sell 50% of the coins that's inside of the private sale to be able to go over to public sale. All right. Then in quarter end 1 of 2022, we want to have 500,000 members. And by June 2022, we're looking at having 1 million users. All right. So that is a hell of a big target, but we can do this with this system. Why? Because there's nothing like it out there. Right. So over to the packages. So we have got 6 amazing packages starting at 400 Tron. All right. And as like you said, you get 1 for 1. So you'll get 400 TT tokens. And you activated 10 levels up and down on the community rewards. Right. So what this means is we are not just giving you that you're going to be earning commissions straight from the bat. You're going to be upgrading your packages. You're going to start off with bronze and you'll be upgrading to the next levels. Now, if you want to upgrade to the next level, you just have to pay the difference. Okay. So because you already be on the 400 Tron package, by paying another 400 Tron, you'll go over to the silver. But you're welcome to pay 2,400 Tron directly and go straight to the ruby. The other way of doing it is when you actually withdraw. All right, I'll explain that a bit later. But by ruby, you'll get paid 20 levels up and 20 levels down. Now, this system is 100% distributed inside of the community. 40% goes to the community levels, 60% goes to your own referral levels. All right. So basically it's 1% every single level and 40 levels up and down, 20 levels up and down, sorry, that gives you a total of 40 levels and 40%. Okay. And like I've already explained, if there's 5,000 members and you join today, you'll be the 5,001 member and the next person 5,002 and so forth, all falling in one single down line. So now over to the referral rewards. Okay, so we are once again, there's no pyramid shape inside of Tron Thunder, even in the referral rewards. The matrix here is called a Unilevel, all right, which means it's a single straight line underneath each other, underneath you basically, and you can have a limited amount of people below you, all right, in your first level. So you can introduce as many people as what you desire, and you'll be earning 20% on every single one of them when they participate. Okay, so on the packages that they buy, you'll be earning 20%. And when they reimburse. All right, then when they introduce somebody, that will be your second level. All right, when they introduce somebody, it will be a third. When they introduce, it will be fourth. When they introduce, it will be fifth. When they introduce, it will be sixth. And lastly, when they introduce, it will be your 7th level. So you can have as many of these 7th level downlines as what you desire, depending on the amount of directs that you have. If you want to, you can go get yourself another account underneath yourself as well. But remember, if you do that, you need to get a recruiter or somebody that's underneath that account. Otherwise, you will not be earning on that account. It's not going to help you except for the next slide. All right. So once again, we do limit you on the earnings, and how we limit you is on the direct referrals that you get. By getting your first direct referral, you earn 4 levels. By getting your second direct referral, you earn 5 levels. And by getting your third and your fourth direct referral, you earning on 6th level. So only by introducing your 5th direct, you will be earning on 7 levels. All right. Now, before I go to the slide, I'm just going to go to the next one. This is the beautiful thing about TRON Thunder. So let's say, for argument's sake, you have got 200 TRON inside of your wallet. Now, in a normal system, you would withdraw this money and you could do with it whatever you want. There's no recontribution inside of the system, and usually that's one of the reasons why the system collapses. But in TRON Thunder, we changed it. Okay, so when you make a withdrawal, you will receive only 50%. Now, before you start screaming about this, 50% goes straight into your TRON wallet. You can use any TRON wallet that you desire for that question, all right? And then the other 50% auto upgrade your account. Okay, so let's say, for argument's sake, it was 200 TRON, then 100 TRON would go into your existing account. Let's say you're sitting on 400, that would mean you're sitting on 500 TRON on your account now. All right, and as you keep on withdrawing, you'll go to 800. Once you get to 800, you've opened up another 2 levels of income on your community downline. All right, so like I said, 50% goes to your wallet and 50 is for your upgrade. But in that same sense, what will happen is that this money, this 100 TRON that you paid for your upgrade, will once again split up 60-40. So by you making a withdrawal on a daily basis, or every single time you reach 100 TRON, you are helping yourself and you are helping the community, and the system just keeps on growing. And that is the secret of TRON Thunder. Right, so back to the previous slide. Little disclaimer here. There is no guarantee of earnings without effort. Okay, so just because we're saying that you can earn TRON here without introducing somebody, you cannot come and fight with us and say, yeah, I didn't make my 100 TRON this week, right? As the business is growing, you'll be earning more and more and more. And I can guarantee you on this, that if this business sits on 1 million users and you join today, you'll be making roughly about 1,000 TRON a day, right? So that's, you're talking about, in South African rands, is about 35K a month. But remember, I said that's roughly on about 1 million users. Okay, so we got a long way to go, but it will grow on a daily basis. Right, so there's no guarantee of earnings without effort. And just like any legitimate business, it requires effort to earn. There's a very fair opportunity for receiving community rewards, but the more people you refer, the more your team members you help, the more you will be earning. All right, now this little table is only based on a withdrawal of 200 TRON. Okay, so 200 TRON is inside your wallet, you withdraw it, and your downline withdraw it, and you've built a 5x5 matrix. All right, basically. Now, on 100 TRON that you are withdrawing, on 200 TRON that you're withdrawing, 100 TRON goes to reimbursed. Right, you earn 20% on that. All right, that will give you, on the 5 people, will give you 100 TRON. That's per day. Right, like you can do this very, very easily. When those 5 get 5, that will give you 25 people, additional 5%, that's 125. If you are only on your 4th level and you're sitting on 625 members on your 4th level, you're earning 3,000 TRONs per day if they all withdrawing only 200 TRON per day. I mean, there is no system like this. I mean, we can go to the 7th level, 78,000 members. Let's say we're sitting on that by June next year, all right, for most of the members. Then that's 500,000 TRON. That's 500,000 rand per day. Now, think about this logically. For it to be reached that level, there needs to be that amount of people inside of the business. This is a peer-to-peer crowdfunding platform. There is no trading inside of the system, okay? Now, the free coins that you will be receiving, will you be able to sell this? Yes. Once we go over to the public sale, you will be able to take the coins that you have received free and go and sell it inside of the system, inside of the exchanges. All right. So, but you're getting it for free at the moment. So basically, we are creating one massive airdrop to get our coins out there in on the blockchain. Right. So our next presentation will be on Saturday, right? So on Saturday will be our next presentation, and we will not have a presentation on Monday. Then afterwards it would be Tuesday. So it's basically Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and then again Tuesdays. All right. God bless everybody. Have a great, amazing night. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks, everyone.